Welcome back to the Void. This is EnfinityCast, where we stare into the abyss until it stares back. Tonight, we're asking a question that might just change how you feel about being alone in the dark. What if ghosts aren't the lingering spirits of the dead? What if they're echoes of something far stranger, something we create ourselves? Tonight, we're talking about quantum ghosts. And here to help me unravel the fabric of reality is my co-host, the ever-inquisitive Theo Lumis.
Thanks, Vesper.
It's a topic that genuinely gives me a chill, because we're not just talking about folklore. We're touching on the absolute bedrock of physics. Most people have heard of the observer effect, usually in the context of the double-slit experiment. In simple terms, subatomic particles, the very building blocks of everything, behave as a wave of all possibilities until you look at them. The moment they're observed, they collapse into a single definite state, a particle in a specific place.
Exactly. They exist in a haze of maybes until a conscious observer forces them to be. So let's take that terrifying little piece of physics out of the lab and place it in an old, creaking Victorian mansion at midnight. The stories say it's haunted. You walk in, your heart is pounding, and you are expecting to see something. You are an observer, primed for a haunting.
And in that state, you're not a passive observer. Your consciousness is an active participant. Think about it. A cold spot, a fleeting shadow in your peripheral vision, a whisper that sounds like your name. Do these things happen when no one is in the house? Or does the focused energy of a terrified, expectant mind provide the very mechanism needed to collapse a quantum potentiality into a phantom?
It's the ultimate if a tree falls in the forest problem, but with specters. Is a house haunted if no one's there to be haunted by it? This theory suggests no. The haunting is a collaboration between a place and a mind. The belief, the fear itself, could be the energy that momentarily stitches a ghost into our reality.
It gets even stranger when you consider places with the reputation. The Tower of London, for example. Millions of people over hundreds of years have visited, all pouring their collective conscious energy, their belief in its ghosts, into that space. Is it possible that this mass observation has made the haunting more stable, more real? It's like we're all collectively agreeing a ghost should be there. So the universe, on a quantum level, obliges.
The implications are just staggering. It would mean that a ghost isn't an independent entity with a tragic backstory. It's a thought form, a tulpa, given fleeting life by our own perception, a psychic projection we mistake for an external spirit. So when you feel that presence watching you, it might just be you watching yourself.
Or maybe it's a middle ground, perhaps a place where the tragic history does hold some kind of residual energy, an informational imprint in space-time. Not a ghost, but the potential for one, a dormant wave of possibility. And our consciousness is the key that turns the lock, the observer that collapses that wave into the shape of a person, just for a second. We don't create it from nothing, but we give it form.
Which is almost more terrifying. The idea that we are the catalysts for our own nightmares. That the most haunted places on Earth are haunted because we've all agreed they should be. We are the observers, and we are creating our own monsters.
So the next time you feel that unexplainable chill on the back of your neck, or hear a floorboard creak in an empty house, ask yourself, are you sensing a ghost, or are you making one?
A chilling thought to leave you with. Thank you for that, Theo, and thank you, our listeners, for joining us in the EnfinityCast. Until next time, be careful what you look for in the dark.